got here with us the savior of the day, Captain Doolittle from the New York Police Department.
Hello, Captain.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm all right. How are you?
Just fine.
Marvelous, marvelous.
Well, those are very nice socks you have there.
I prefer to remain shoeless because of my very chronic allergicness, allergy, I guess you'd call it, to footwear. I tried wearing them, galoshes, your basic policeman type footwear. They're a beautiful rubbery, like cushion type footwear that will cause rash, warts, the like. So I don't wear shoes on public. I try to make that a public type discrimination.
So you must ride around quite a bit in the squad car, not doing a lot of around the, walking around.
Oh yeah, I did my club, my walking when I was just a rookie. Roughly I was a rookie, 35 years ago.
I find you very exciting to talk to, and
Thank you very much.
quite a comedian. I think you are. You ought to.
You wanted to talk to me. I come on shows for business. I'm not here to make jokes. I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to talk about what you guys. You pay me to talk about rock and roll singers with drugs, and I will be here to talk about that. If you have any, if you're not pertinent questions, I will simply refuse to remain anonymous.
Okay. Here with Captain Doolittle, we're going to ask a few questions about the drug
All right,
scene.
fine.
The drug scene today in the world, and mainly dealing with rock and roll. One of my first and foremost questions would be, how bad is it?
What?
The problem.
I picked up Mick Jagger 3 or 4 times anonymously. I did not, of course, relate this to the press. I will now say it because we made a pact 3 years ago that after 3 years I could tell. And 3 years ago, to be quite prompt on my markings, I picked up Mick for public drunkenness and suspicion of needle using on his main arterial cortex. So that's about Mick. He's straightened out, I believe now. I've not kept tabs on him. About a majority of your groups, your 80% of your new wave, big time dealy jobs are into hardcore drugs and hallucinogens. We're talking about the heavy stuff. I don't like to name these brand chemicals on TV because of politics. So I am running for senator, by the way, of the state of New York. There is 2 senators from each state. I think everyone knows that. 2 senators, and our, God forbid, the senator that is going to be leaving office, Henry Hash. Scandals about him are running overboard, So I decided to fill his shoes, or try.
I understand you have a very strong position on not having any kind of a relationship with any woman.
People will call me a blatant homosexual. I do not base my factual evidence upon that. I'm afraid. I can't say I'm afraid of women because 30 years ago tomorrow, I was married to Elaine Helgenson, and she was a great housewife and a beautiful lady, and she died the next day because of drug use. And so I, therefore, decided to commit myself to being a vice squad or, drug rehabilitation centers I've worked, and just prefer not to remain attached to any female of the opposite sex.
How old are you?
Does that pertain to drugs or?
No, if you don't.
I've been on the squad for 35 years, and I started when I was 21. I will not say anything else.
Okay.
Commercial break.
I noticed that.
I don't know. I think he wanted a commercial break.
Okay. Why don't we pause then for a commercial break, and we'll be right back with Captain Doolittle from the New York Police Department.
Pardon me, ma'am. Have you read the latest
Have you read the latest issue of Vogue magazine?
Oh, my darlings, I'm in it. Of course I've read it.
Vogue. For the women of the household.
Live from Caesar's Palace with Captain William Shakespeare Doolittle from the New York Police Department. And also Phil Ford on my right from the USA Olympic basketball team. Talking about the drug problems.
I wanted to say, I'm sorry, I cut into you there like that, so abruptly and rudely. I didn't know he was on the USA basketball team. You are, okay. I wanted to say that drugs is creeping into sports. And not that it's always been creeped. It's been creeping for years now. Let's look at the the Hollywood connection with cocaine. Of course, that's Hollywood. But football and basketball are total drugs. You know, this man is probably a wasto. I'm not sure. What do you do on your weekends, Pelly boy? Do you go out and do you shoot things into your arms? Do you smoke some sort of high powerful drug? I don't. You know, sure, it's stereotypical, but let's face it. Basketball players are geeks, and what they do for a living is on the court. What they do after they're done on the court is complete and total scum and villainy.
Anyway, we'd like to thank Phil Ford for being here with us today. If you might have a parting comment or anything.
I think Captain Buttwipes would be.
Anyway, so it's been nice having you on the show.
Yeah, great.
And,
Get up.
Phil Ford.
Pig.